IHSAA Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Van Alsdell and Farrar Incorporated, we are business technology simplified, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Real Estate, Mark Hairbrandt for County Commissioner, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. My name is Brad Silbert. I'd like to welcome you to our Hamilton County Television broadcast of IHSAA 3A Men's Soccer. Tonight, it's the Noblesville Millers entertaining the Fishers Tigers. This is the second match for the Millers in the early season, second conference match. Millers come in here 4-0 on the season, 1-0 on the in the conference so far. They are first in the HCC right now, and they're ranked number 2 in the ISCA polls. Fishers comes in at 2-2-1, a 1-2 conference record, 5th in the HCC, ranked 13th in the rankings. Let's turn it over to Noblesville Public Address announcer Andrew Trissler for the introduction of players and the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Noblesville High School welcomes you to Hallmark Orthodontic Soccer Complex, the proud home of Miller Soccer, for today's Hoosier Crossroads Conference soccer match, featuring the Fishers Tigers and your Noblesville Millers. Please welcome the starting lineup for the visiting Fishers Tigers. A senior, number 1, Nick Rambo. We were going to do the anthem.
Well, apparently we've jumped the gun a little bit here, so are we going to call it a false start? Well, let's go back to Andrew.
Please welcome the starting lineup for the visiting Fishers Tigers. A senior, number 1, Nick Rambo. A senior, number 2, Rodrigo Dominguez. A senior, number 3, Mitch Rambo. A senior, number 4, Jack Kinney. A sophomore, number 7, Noah Reinhardt. A senior, number 9, Angel Roque Granados. A senior, number 10, Kevin Natzel. A senior, number 12, Simon Mayer. A senior, number 20, Max Severs. A senior, number 24, Quinn Manford. A junior, number 26, Tegan Brownell. The head coach of Fishers is Phil Smith. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Noblesville Millers. The starting goalkeeper, a senior, number 0, Gabe Engel. A junior. A senior, number 2, Colin Todd. A junior, number 5, Spencer Holland. A junior, number 6, Palmer Alt. A senior, number 7, Garrett Pointer. A junior, number 8, Braden Dahl. A junior, number 9, Kyle Goad. A senior, number 14, Drew Barnes. A junior, number 15, Andy Stansfield. A junior, number 17, Drew Cochran. A junior, number 18, Brady Horn. And the head coach of the Millers in this 4th season is Ken Delaski. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to the Hallmark Orthodontics Soccer Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School here in Noblesville for tonight's HCC match between the Fishers Tigers and the Noblesville Millers. We are underway. The Tigers will be moving right to left on your screen. They're in their white road uniforms with red numbers. Millers in their black uniforms with their gold numbers, they will be moving left to right. Big matchup here. This is a very important game for both of these teams as far as the future in the HCC. Millers at 1-0 in the HCC, and the Tigers are at 1-2 in the HCC. So the Millers still undefeated overall in the season at 4-0. And in fact, they have not allowed a goal so far this season. So that's quite an accomplishment for this young team. Millers have put the ball in play in the far corner. That one rolls out of bounds. And goaltender Nick Rambo will put it back in play for the Tigers. Nice kick, well past the midfield mark. Millers fall back, take the ball away. Andrew Stansfield sends it up the sideline, being chased down by Palmer Alt. Alt got one to beat. He's in front of, he was tripped up on the play by Max Sievers, and I believe we're going to get a call on that and get a kick. Alt had Sievers by about a step or two, and then Sievers just kind of slid right into him and took him out from under his feet. Braden Dahl to set up the offense for the Millers. Goes right for the goal. Tigers managed to deflect it and get it out of danger, out of the goal box. They're quickly up the field. Angel Roque Gradios with the ball. Millers steal it. Millers with a possible break here. Trying to get something set up in the center here. That one goes high in the air. Miller's trying to save it from going out of bounds, but the ball is going to go out of bounds, and I believe that will go to the Millers. Will be a corner kick for the Millers. No score here in the early going. Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television. Into the middle, deflected by the Tigers. Tigers have done a couple nice defensive moves there in the goal box already to deflect shots that were in there for the Millers looking for the rebound. Shot on goal. That one's picked up by Rambo. Remember, you can watch Hamilton County Television Sports live or on demand on your Apple TV, Roku TV, or Amazon Fire with the IHSAA TV app. Also, download that IHSAA TV app to your iPhone or your iPad and watch our games live. Simon Mayer setting it up for the Tigers. Miller's cut that off. Here comes Spencer Holland moving it into the middle. Nicely poked away by, I believe that was Tegan Brownell. Andrew Stansfield at the midfield mark. Up the field trying to get it to Spencer Holland, but there's a foul called there, and that ball will go over to the Fishers Tigers. Quinn Manford puts the ball in play, gets it well down the field, picked up by Simon Mayer. Millers take it right back. Millers resetting the offense there. Drew Barnes with it just across the midfield stripe. Barnes sends it over to the sideline to Stansfield. Nice job of blocking there by the Tigers. But the Millers made an equally nice block. The ball ended up out of bounds, but kept them from getting the shot toward the goal. Millers put the ball back. Gabe Engel puts it back in play. Holland to Stansfield. Stanfield gets around one Tiger, got one more to beat here going down the sideline, and he ends up kicking it out of bounds. The Tigers will take the possession. Just a little over 34 minutes remaining here in the early going here, the first half. No score early. Stansfield with the ball. Tigers take it away, trying to get it set up there. Grandiose with it in the middle. Sends it over to Noah Reinhardt in the corner. He centers it. Cannot get the shot or deflection off. Tigers get the ball back again, trying to get another shot off. That's Jack Kenny chasing it down, but he can't get to it. Miller's bringing it up the far side. That one goes out of bounds, and the Tigers will put it back in play. I'd like to welcome a brand new sponsor to Hamilton County Television, that being Van Osdol and Farrar. They're a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Osdol and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communications, print, and business processes. We are Business Technology Simplified. Visit their website for more information, www.vanosdol.com. Van Osdol and Farrar, Business Technology Simplified. Great to have them as a sponsor. Gabe Engel will kick the ball back in play for the Millers. Engel gets off a nice kick, just short of the midfield stripe. Tigers put it back. Millers take it right back. Andy Stansfield with it here on the near side. Stansfield back to Drew Cochran. Back once again to Andy Stansfield. Tigers putting on some full court pressure here. That's going to be a foul called against the Tigers, so the Millers will kick that ball into play. And I believe that'll be Andy Stansfield who will take the kick. Nope, they're changing it up. Drew Cochran going to put the ball in play. Here's Cochran's kick. He gets it well downfield into the goal box area, but the Tigers get ahead on it. Miller's with it in the middle. Had Spencer Holland. He shot wide to the right, but even if that had been on goal, it wasn't kicked all that hard. And Nick Rambo would have had an easy save on that. Just under 31 minutes remaining in the first half here on Hamilton County Television. IHSAA Soccer brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. They're celebrating 29 years in business this year. Engel gets a nice kick down the field. Tegan Brownell was called for the foul. The Millers will put it back in play. Setting it up will be Kyle Goad. Goad giving his team a chance to get in place. Just over 30 minutes remaining here in the first half. Goad with the kick, tries to get it over into the corner, the box. He does, but the deflection is not very hard and right into the hands of Nick Rambo. Rambo with another save. A lot of back and forth action so far in this match tonight. Here's Spencer Holland over on the near side. Into the middle. Back to Kyle Goad. Goad all the way across to Braden Dowell. Brady Horn on the far side. Tigers take it away. Tigers over to the right side of the goal. No call. Gabe Engel comes out of the net, picks the ball up, and he'll kick it back into play. Say celebrating over 29 years. That's Logan Street Signs and Banners, specializing in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website. That's www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Millers with an excellent opportunity there as Spencer Holland got loose on the right side and just overshot the net. Referee saying, let's start that over. Sends it back to goaltender Nick Rambo. Rambo had an eye on that ball all the way, so I don't know if it was pretty well shot almost right at him. Holland's shot was hard, but it probably would have been a save that Nick Rambo would have made. That one ends up going out of bounds. Millers will put it back in. They quickly get the ball back in play. Out of bounds once again to the Millers. Millers and the Tigers in an HCC battle. Of course, a battle for bragging rights between Fishers and Noblesville. Two Hamilton County cities, both in the same conference. Makes for some great competition. Undoubtedly, the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, one of the better ones in the state of Indiana. Here comes Stansfield right down the middle. He's trying to get it set up, sends it back out. Colin Todd setting it up. Blocked by the Tigers. Tigers had one man back. Granados was back. He tried to get ahead on that ball. Ball ended up going down to the Tiger zone and out of bounds. Tigers get the inbound. Going to have a foul called on a trip there. Tigers will have an opportunity to put the ball back in play. They do. They're going to get out of bounds. Does get out of bounds, but the Tigers retain possession on that. Tigers inbound the ball, trying to get something set up, break this scoreless tie here with 26 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first half. Neither team with a really big advantage so far in this game. Been a lot of up and down the field action. A couple scoring opportunities. Miller's just had one off the foot of Spencer Holland that went high over the net. Here's Noah Reinhardt over on the left side trying to get things set up in the middle. He does center it. Tigers try to get it into the goal box, but they cannot. Colin Todd sends it over to the side for the Millers. Tigers take it right back. It's going right down the sideline there. Manages to stay in bounds. And that is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Tigers. Gabe Engel for the Millers comes into this with a 0.00 goals against average. 15 shots on goal against Engel. He's managed to stop all of them. Nick Rambo with a 0.8 goals against average. Midfield action here for the moment. Andy Stansfield. Palmer Alt, rather, that's not Palmer, that's Spencer Holland. Holland gets it down there. Drew Barnes chasing it down in the corner. Who are they going to give that to? They're going to give that to the Tigers. Side judge there was right on top of that one. Tigers to put the ball in play. A little bit under 24 minutes remaining here in the first half. Stansfield had it kicked away from him. Reinhardt sends it down. It's going to be a foot race there, and Gabe Engel wins the foot race. He tosses it back over on the far side. I believe that's Colin Todd over there with the ball. All the way across the field. Andy Stansfield will send it up the left side. Or the far. Nice block there. That's Simon Mayer. Nice sliding block there by Stansfield. He was two nice sliding blocks there to keep that ball from getting deep into the Miller zone. Millers get it back, fall back and regroup. Braden Dahl there in the middle. Also with Palmer Alt there on the far side. Down the sidelines. That one does not go out of bounds. Good save there by the Tigers. Here's an opportunity for the Millers. They're called offside. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online. www.noblesvilletrophies.com. When you go into Noblesville Trophies, be sure to tell hi. Say Lucas. Tell Lucas that Will sent you. He'll appreciate that. Our newly married cameraman, August Lacone, up on the roof tonight, along with our technical director, producer director, Will Wofford at the controls. I'm Brad Silbert. Jim Wofford at Master Control in the Penthouse Studios of Hamilton County Television on South 10th Street. Hope you're enjoying the action tonight, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Among others, one of our new sponsors, Van Alsdale and Farrar. Also another new sponsor, Gaylor. That being the fine folks at Gaylor Electric. Chuck Goodrich, the head man over there. Nice shot. But Nick Rambo had that one all lined up. Tigers bringing it down. Reinhardt gets it poked away from him by Andy Stansfield. Engel puts it in play, back up to Stansfield down the near sideline. Stansfield over to Cochran. Cochran had three Tigers right around him and managed to get that ball away and get it out of danger. More midfield action here. That one's stolen by the Millers, but taken right back by the Tigers. Tegan Brownell puts it deep into the zone. Looking for some help. There's a shot. That one goes wide of the net and out of bounds. Gabe Engel will put that one back in play. About halfway through the first half here, no score from the Hallmark Orthodontics Soccer Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School here in Noblesville. This campus this afternoon, very busy place. There's a county cross-country meet that was also going on a little bit earlier. So this property was full up with a lot of activities going on here this afternoon. Andy Stansfield tried to set the offense for the Millers. He cannot do so. Tigers take it right back. There's Mayer over to Natzel. He puts it, kicks it, but the ball ends up going out of bounds. Kevin Natzel, a senior midfielder on Phil Schmidt's team. I understand he's got family that watches these games all over the country. They're pretty well spread out, so hope some of the Natzel family is able to see their family member play soccer tonight. Miller's up the far side. Tigers take it right back. Dominguez, little ball handling there along the far side, loses it to the Millers. Here comes the Millers streaking down the field. Shot, nice block, good save there. Good hard shot right at Nick Rambo, but he makes the save. He's been tested several times here in the last few minutes, but the Millers have yet to penetrate the goal. Andy Stansfield gets the ball back for the Millers. Holland had it for a moment. Off the foot of Simon Mayer, excuse me. Ball goes out of bounds. Millers will put it back in play. Looks like Andy Stansfield is going to put it in play. He does. Tried to get it up to Drew Barnes, but he was blocked by the Tigers. Reinhardt sends it back in the center. Dominguez sends it all the way to the other side and does go out of bounds, and the Millers will put it back in play. .79 degrees at game time. Temperature humidity index makes it feel like it's 84 out of there. Very light wind out of the southwest at 3. What's the killer today is the humidity, 83%. We're going to have a turnover here. Say, since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or visit their website, cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle and Antrim. Millers put the ball back in play, but there's an immediate whistle and a turnover. The foul is called on the Millers. And Nick Rambo kicks it back into play for the Tigers. Back to Rambo again, resetting the offense. Tegan Brownell here on the near side. Brownell looking to see where he wants to put that ball. Finally sends it down the line. Reinhardt had it. Over to Mayer. Reinhardt once again looking for the center. Hevesy with the ball. Shot missed. Saved by Engel. Andy Stansfield had it. He had it taken away from him. Holland gets tripped on the play. There's a foul called on that one, and there's going to be a yellow card on that. Holland went down pretty hard on that, but he jumped right back up. He's up and ready to go. I did not see who that yellow card got called on. Now they're telling us that it was on Hevesy. Drew Cochran puts the ball into play, looking for the rebound here. But 3 Millers and 3 Tigers all go up, and the Tigers manage to get ahead on it and clear it out of the box. Tigers with a 3-on-3 coming down the field. Natzel with the ball, puts it toward the goal. Engel makes the stop, well to the left of the goal. A lot of end-to-end action here in the first 25 minutes of play. We got 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Hamilton County Television. IHSAA Varsity Soccer, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Miller's trying to get it set up. Alt sends it back. Braden Dahl with it. There's a shot. That one's going to go high and over the net. Nick Rambo will put the ball back in play. Palmer out with the big number 6 on the back of his jersey. Also has 6 goals on the season so far. 1 assist for a total of 13 points. Drew Barnes right behind him with 4 goals, 3 assists, and 11 points. For the Tigers, their leading scorer is Quinn Manford with 2 goals. Tigers have played 1 more game than the Millers, but they've scored only 4 goals. Compared to the 16 that the Millers have on the season through 4 matches. Miller's resetting the offense down the far side. Barnes is after it. Drew Barnes has got it there in the middle. Trying to send it over to the side. Nice job there by the goaltender Rambo. He had Spencer Holland streaking in there, and if Holland had been able to get to that ball first, that would have been his 3rd goal of the season. Rambo with a huge high kick, almost 2/3 of the way down the field. Here goes Reinhardt over to the side, trying to set it up for the Tigers. He centers it. Millers take the ball out of the goal zone, or out of the goal box. Drew Cochran goes down. Millers with an opportunity there. Good shot by number 12, Simon Mayer. Probably the best shot they've had so far this evening. And Gabe Engel is up for the occasion, makes the stop. Drew Cochran with it. Here comes Spencer Holland down the near side, had it poked away, but got the ball back and went out of bounds. Let's see who's going to get it. Millers will get the ball. Holland puts it back in, tries to center it. Tigers take that away. Reinhardt with it. Reinhardt and Stansfield in a battle. Palmer Alt setting things up. Spencer Holland to the right of the net. Holland looking for the centering pass. Back to Alt. Stansfield keeps it in the middle. Goad, and the Tigers finally take it away. Miller's with the ball, poked away by the Tigers. Here comes Kevin Natzel, trying to get it into Miller territory. He does, but there's 4 Millers and 2 Tigers to the left of the mid-sea field stripe. A lot of end-to-end action in this one so far tonight. And as humid as it is, as humid it is out there today, these kids got to be working up a sweat and getting a little bit tired. Haven't seen a whole lot of substitutions so far tonight yet either. Holland trying to set the offense for the Millers. Back in the middle, that's Goad. Back to Holland. Holland trying to beat the Tigers. Kevin Natzel down the field. Run off the ball like Kyle Goad. Natzel almost had the ball back, just had it poked away. Cole Bramlett, one of the few subs we've seen so far tonight, on the field for the Millers now. Millers possibly an opportunity here in the side, trying to center it. Here comes Palmer out in front, tries to get a shot away, cannot. Millers try to keep the ball in. Braden Dahl keeps it down there, and finally the Tigers, on a nice bit of defensive work, get it out of the goal box. Kyle Goad setting it up once again. Shot, right off the back of the heel of one of the Tigers. Miller's trying to keep the pressure on the Tigers. Holland with the ball, comes out to the middle. Here's Goad. Goad looking for the deflection. Does not get it to a Miller. And Nick Rambo comes up with the ball. Sends it up to Simon Mayer. Mayer down the near side. Miller's intercept. Kyle Goad with it. Goad had one man in the far corner there, but just couldn't quite get it to him. Max Sievers with it. Reinhardt gets it poked away from him. Drew Cochran sends it across the midfield stripe. Kija Nakama in there for the Tigers now with a big 27 on his back. Miller's with another opportunity. Getting it set up. Tigers kick it away. Millers get it back, try to reset the offense. Goad sends it over to the far side. Barnes trying to make a shot, makes a nice shot on goal, good hard shot. But right into the stomach of Nick Rambo. He makes the save. Under 8 minutes here in the first half, no score. Noblesville Millers hosting the Fishers Tigers here on Hamilton County Television. IHSAA Soccer, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Miller sent it all the way back to Gabe Engel. Engel kicks it back in on the far side. Miller's looking to keep the pressure on the Tigers. Palmer Alt with it. Into the center. One man to beat. Oh my, what a beautiful save by Nick Rambo there. Spencer Holland thought he had goal number 2 of the season. Take a look at this, folks. This is a beautiful play by Nick Rambo. He gets it in there, and there's Spencer Holland right there, and Nick Rambo just managed to get up in time to deflect that ball over the net. Millers have had a couple excellent scoring opportunities here in the last 5 or 10 minutes, have not been able to capitalize on them. Tigers doing an excellent job on the defense so far tonight. That's probably one of those kicks there that Holland wish he had back. If he'd have been able to get the foot on that and moved it either to the left or to the right of Rambo, he certainly would have had a goal. And if Rambo had not reacted the way he had, he certainly would have had a goal too. Setting up back over outside of the goal box. Into the goal box, tried to deflect it. Tigers deflect it. Millers get the ball right back. Get a foul called on the Tigers. This will be Garrett Pointer. He sends it over to Kyle Goad, who will put the ball back in play. To the left of goaltender Rambo. Oh, tried to center it to Pointer. Pointer was there, but just could not get a shot off. Once again, good defense by the Fishers Tigers. That one goes all the way into the stands. And the Millers will get a toss in. Kyle Goad sets it up into the center there, but nobody there but Tigers. They send it up the field. We're going to have a foul called on the Millers, and that'll result in a kick for the Tigers. Quinn Manford sets the offense for the Tigers. Long kick. Gabe Engel takes that one on the fly and quickly sends that one down the field. Miller streaking up the far side of the field. Millers will get the ball in bounds again. Say, if you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and a commitment to the community. She raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtors. Under 4 minutes here in the first half. No score. Miller's had several excellent opportunities at goals, but Nick Rambo has shut them out so far. Tigers have had one or two good opportunities, and Gabe Engel has come up strong. Andy Stansfield falls back. Engel kicks it down the field. Header by the Tigers to put it back in Miller territory. Simon Mayer trying to get things set up. He sends it back into the Tiger zone. All the way down the field, that ball is going to go out of bounds. And Gabe Engel will put it back in play. Up to Andy Stansfield. Stansfield kind of the quarterback of this team, you would say, if you wanted to equate it to football terms. He's one of the guys who sets the offense pretty much for the Millers. Rambo kicks it out of danger once again. Stansfield with a good header deep into Miller territory. See Richie Hall from the Hamilton County Reporter, one of our sponsors here this evening. Granatus trying to get it set up. Send it over to Boron. We got 1:52 remaining in the first half. As a Hamilton County Commissioner, Mark Hairbrand is always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County to even more success. Mark Hairbrand is passionate about schools and education, public safety, finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having open dialogue with residents. Remember, Mark will be on the November 3rd ballot running for re-election as Hamilton County Commissioner. So please vote for Mark Hairbrand. Minute and 19 seconds remaining here in the first half. We are deadlocked at 0-0. Noblesville Millers and the Fishers Tigers in a Hoosier Crossroad Conference game. Engel kicks it away from the goal box. Miller's down the far side. That one is kicked back into the Miller zone by Max Sievers. Tigers trying to get set up. They cannot. Miller's a good job on the defense there. Miller's come streaking in. That's Simon Mayer looking for help. Mayer pokes it again, and it's finally poked away by the Millers. Garrett Pointer with a nice poke away there. Noah Reinhardt sent it back up the field to Boron. 15 seconds remaining here in the first half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At the end of the first half here from the Hallmark Orthodontics Soccer Complex, it's the Noblesville Millers nothing, Fishers Tigers nothing. We'd like to welcome you to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO of Gaylor Electric, Van Alstel and Farrar Incorporated, We Are Business Technology Simplified, Church Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Realtors, Mark Hairbrand for County Commissioner, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher.
Library media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class. That means checking their temperature in the morning. Anything above 100 degrees means our children need to stay home. We need to lead by example by wearing our masks and modeling good social distancing to our kids. We need to make sure our kids avoid crowds and large gatherings outside of school. That includes slumber parties, playdates, and family reunions. We need to schedule a test for anyone in our family who may be exhibiting signs of COVID. For kids, those symptoms will include fever, fatigue, and a change in taste and smell. And let's be sure to keep our kids home if they're waiting for COVID test results or just feel crummy. So join me in having some class by supporting our educators and keeping our kids in school.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Are you tired of watching your favorite IHSAA broadcasts on your small mobile device? You can now watch them on your TV with new apps for Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Brought to you by the IHSAA and Blue Frame Technology.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Welcome back to tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric with Chuck Goodrich as their president and CEO. Brand new sponsor also, another new sponsor, Van Osdell and Farrar Incorporated. We are Business Technology Simplified. Church, Hiddle and Antrim. Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Real Estate. Mark Harbrandt for County Commissioner. The Hamilton County Reporter and Deep Blue Computers. I'm Brad Silbert, along with producer-director Will Wofford. Also on the camera tonight, August Lacone. He is up on the roof, and I understand it's starting to lightly sprinkle just a little bit outside. We're looking at radar at halftime, and there are some scattered showers in the area. But not a whole lot of rain, so it does not look like we've got enough rain to halt the contest. But there is a band of showers that is just a little bit to the east of Noblesville, and we are probably on the western edge of that. And we'll just have to see which direction that band of showers is moving. It's moving from the Millers with an opportunity there. Get it back out. Millers deep in their own zone. Trying to get the ball out of there. Tigers trying to center it. They can't get the centering pass made. Once again, Tigers take it back. This time it's Kevin Natzel. Had a shot, but that one was deflected. I believe that was deflected by either Braden Dahl or Kyle Goad. Tigers still with the ball. Put it down there in front of the net. Nice save by goaltender Gabe Engel. Yeah, that rain is just a shade south of us and moving a little bit toward the northeast. So we may get a little sprinkling of rain here before this one is over here in the next 35, 40 minutes. Millers with the ball. Braden Dahl. Miller's got it back on the side, trying to get it set up. Nice save there. It looks like Tyler March is the goaltender now. If I can read the back of that uniform, I believe that is 0. Tyler March in the net for the Tigers. They have been alternating their primary goaltenders, Nick Rambo and Tyler March, each match, each playing half the match. Reinhardt chasing it down, but there's a whistle. And that one will go against the Millers. Tyler March will put the ball back in play. March waits for his fielders to get set. Had Reinhardt over on the right. Reinhardt falls back to reset the offense for the Millers. Chased down by Garrett Pointer. Kicked away to Max Sievers. Millers send the ball deep into the zone. Shot and missed. Garrett Pointer had a shot, but he could not get it off in time, and it was deflected to the left of the net. Another good opportunity for the Millers. Here come the Tigers quickly up the field. Jack Kenny sends it down into the corner. That one goes out of bounds. And the Millers will have it. They'll put it in play. Millers get it in play. Trying to get it set up in the middle once again. Right along the goal or the sideline there. Last touch. Here comes Pointer trying to get it, not Pointer, I'm sorry. Reinhardt trying to get it into the middle for the Tigers. Kevin Natzel. Millers with the ball. Palmer Alt sends it down the middle. Tigers take it right away. Spencer Holland weaving through a couple Millers, or rather a couple of Tigers, and cannot get through. Tigers resetting the offense. Kevin Natzel sets it up, sends it over to the far side. That one's going to go beyond the end line. And the Tigers are going to have a corner kick. See what they can get set up here. Right into the center. Gabe Engel jumps high, makes the play, gets the ball down the field. Here comes the Millers on the far side, a 2-on-2. Here comes Alt into the middle. Shot. Oh, my. Hit the post. Nice pass across the middle there by the Millers. And the goaltender's best friend, the post, made the save. Such a close play. I believe that was Braden Dowell who had that shot. Miller's chasing it down. The ball goes out of play. Garrett Pointer just couldn't get to it. Referee says, hold on. Jack Kenny will put the ball back in play for the Tigers. Kenny gets it down the field. Foot race there. Drew Cochran wins the race and kicks the ball out of bounds. Tigers with the inbounds. No score here, 31:09 remaining in the second half. Tigers and the Millers. Always an interesting match between these two teams. Conference rivals, county rivals. Great rivalry between these two schools. You can always count on a great game between these two schools. Almost any sport. A lot of good competition. Engel kicks it well down into the Tiger zone. They managed to get ahead on it. Take it right back. Ian Broron with it. Sends it across the middle. That ball will go out of bounds to the Millers. Andy Stansfield on the far side. Tigers deflect it. Millers deflect it with a head. Comes back to the Millers. Millers down the far side trying to get something set up here. So far they can't. Tigers kick it away. Millers get it back. Tigers get it back. Tigers take it back, and they're trying to get something into the Miller zone again. Battle there with Granados. Goad. Here come the Tigers. Tigers with a good opportunity here, and they get run off the ball, and there is a goal. A mistake. So the Tigers draw first blood in this. Took almost 50 minutes to do it, but they have a 1-0 lead now. Millers have to dig themselves out of a hole here. Pointer over on the side trying to get it into the center. Takes the shot, blocked. Ooh, nice save there by Tyler March. Diving save to keep the Tigers ahead by 1. First goal of the season against the Millers. You knew it had to come sooner or later. Corner kick for the Millers into the middle. 2 heads on it. Tigers managed to take it first. Millers going after it now. They cannot get a shot off. That one's going to go out of bounds. They say it's going to stay in the possession of the Millers. Hey, celebrating 29 years in business, Logan Street Signs and Banners, specializing in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them, 317-773-7200, or visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Check them out and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks to Logan Street Signs and Banners, our title sponsor for IHSAA Sports here on Hamilton County Television. Miller's trying to put the pressure on the Tigers. Got a 1-goal deficit to make up. Into the middle. Will they get a shot off? They do, but it's blocked. Nice block there by the Tigers. I don't think the goaltender March got on that one. I think one of the other defenders managed to block that. Miller's trying to put the pressure on the Tigers on the far side. Good pressure for the Tigers. Tigers come in here 1-2 in the conference. Millers come in 1-0. Overall, the Tigers are 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. Millers 4-0. 26:43 remaining in this one. Tyler Marsh puts it across midfield. Millers will get the ball back. A 1-0 match here between the Fishers Tigers and the Noblesville Millers. March comes out and makes the save. He'll kick it back into play. That one's going to go well across the midfield stripe. Colin Todd with it for the Millers. Braden Dahl trying to start it upfield. Gets it back in the middle there. Drew Cochran down the side. Millers want to keep that ball in bounds, see what they can get set up. There's a foul called. That one will go against the Tigers. Fans calling for a yellow card, and they do get the yellow card. Correction, that's a red card. Apparently the referee thought that was rather blatant, which I think is probably the right call. We are told now that Ian Browan was the one who scored the goal for the Tigers to give them a 1-0 lead, thanks to Richie Hall of the Hamilton County Reporter. One of our sponsors here at Hamilton County Television. We appreciate Richie and all he does for sports here in Hamilton County. Tigers with the kick, getting set up. Miller's putting the ball in play at midfield, but first of all, they've got to get a ball back, and it's stuck between the it's stuck under the bleachers between the two fences, so we need to get a ball down here while doing that. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them, 317-773-7391, or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Thanks to all of our great Hamilton County television sponsors for bringing you all the action here tonight from the Hallmark Orthodontics Sports Complex on the campus of White River Elementary School. Busy place here this afternoon. In addition to varsity boys soccer tonight, they had a county cross-country meet here tonight, so parking was at a premium. Miller's trying to get something going here in the last 23 minutes of this game. Here's Palmer Alt, sends the ball back out in the middle. Drew Cochran resetting the offense. Colin Todd along the close sideline here. Todd all the way across, but good header by the Tigers gets it out of danger. Braden Dahl with it. That one's blocked by the Tigers. Millers will send that all the way back down again along the far sideline. Millers need a goal to tie here. A little bit of action there in front of the net, but the Millers couldn't get a shot off. And they poke it back, and Drew Cochran will reset the offense for the Millers. All the way across the field to Colin Todd. He's got to hurry. He had Noah Reinhardt streaking in there. Man, he was fast getting in there. Todd just barely managed to get that kick off. Tigers will have the ball to toss it in. Millers get ahead on it, put it back into Tiger territory. Barnes trying to get it set up. He gets it poked away. Max Sievers going after it for the Tigers. That one goes out of bounds once again. Millers will toss it in. A hot, humid night here at Noblesville. The rain seems to be moving away from us now, so that's good news. Still 77 degrees out there. But here's the killer, humidity. 87%. Tigers trying to get a shot off here. They don't. Colin Todd kicks it away. I believe that was last deflected by the Tigers, so the Millers will get the ball out of bounds here on the near side. Deep down in the corner. Nice turnout of Noblesville and Fishers fans here tonight. Thank you for joining us here on Hamilton County Television, wherever you may be watching us, anywhere on the World Wide Web. Almost out of bounds there. They do call it out of bounds. So that one's going to go back to the Tigers. And Jack Kenny will put the ball in play. Couple substitutions. Reinhardt going off the field for the Tigers. Looks like Colin Todd is going to get some bench for the Millers. Once again out of bounds. Tigers will get inbounded. Jack Kenny trying to get the offense set up. That one goes out of bounds, and the Millers will take possession of the ball. High pass in. Jack Kenny gets a foot on it, getting it set up there in the middle. That one's kicked out of bounds, but it's last touched by the Tigers. No, touched by the Millers, excuse me. Tigers will get a corner kick. Monib Sayed Elwad out there with a big 13 on the back of his uniform. Senior member of Phil Schmidt's team. He's got 15 seniors on the team this year. Kick into the middle, and Gabe Engel jumps and makes the save. Engel kicks it back into play. That one's going to sail across the midfield stripe. A Miller and a Tiger both tried to get to that one. Neither of them could get ahead on it, but then the Miller and the Tiger crashed, and they decided that the ball is going back to the Tigers on the far side. Tigers kick it into play well down the field. Millers get ahead on it. Millers take it right back, going down the side of the field. Braden Dowell trying to set the offense for the Millers. Cole Bramblett into the match. Good defense there by Monib Sayed Elawad for the Tigers. Millers get the ball back. Goad setting the offense for the Millers now. Spencer Holland trying to get something going. He gets the ball kicked away from him. Quickly down the field is Jack Kenny. Millers come out, and Gabe Engel just managed to get a foot on that to clear that. Otherwise, Jack Kenny might have had goal number 2 for the Tigers. That one's going to go out of bounds. They're calling a foul before the ball went out of bounds, so the Millers will get the possession. I believe that's Cole Bramblett going to put the ball back in play. Yes, it is. Bramblett with a long kick down the field. Garrett Pointer going after it. Fisher's clearing it out. A little under 17 minutes remaining in this one. Fisher's Tigers up by 1. Nice sliding kick there by Kyle Goad for the Millers. Down the far side, Miller's looking to get it centered. Get a play going here. Are they going to get kicked? No, they do not. And there is a foul called. Foul is called on the Fishers Tigers. I don't think there's going to be a card on this, but there's going to be a penalty kick. And I believe that's number 14, Drew Barnes, out there to take the penalty kick. Miller's with an opportunity to tie this up. 16 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Good shot there by Drew Barnes. Drew Barnes picks up the goal on the penalty kick. Picks up his 5th goal of the season. So the Millers have managed to tie this up with 16-12 remaining here. So the penalty kick by Drew Barnes makes it a 1-1 match. 16-12 remaining in this one. Tigers put it into play. Tigers with a shot there. That one's going to go wide of the net. Ian Boron with the shot. Say, since establishment of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or visit the website at www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, attorneys at law. 16-20. Correction, make it 15-20 remaining here in the second half. Another shot on goal by the Millers. It's taken by Gabe Engel. 1 goal apiece for these two Hamilton County rivals. Hoosier Crossroad Conference rivals. Miller goal was scored by Ian Boron. Rather, the Tiger goal was scored by Ian Boron. Miller goal and a penalty kick just a few moments ago by Drew Barnes. Out of bounds once again. Jack Kenny set to put ball back in play for the Tigers. A couple of substitutions coming in here. Cam Jarrett is into the match for the Millers. Inbounds. Tigers clear it out, but Tigers get it right back. Reinhardt trying to get it set up. Shot. Well over the net. Gabe Engel once again will kick the ball back into play with 13:45 remaining. 1-1 tie, Tigers and the Millers. Well played match on both ends of the field tonight. A lot of good end-to-end action. All 3 of the goaltenders we've seen tonight have done a great job. Gabe Engel is going all the way for the Millers. Tyler March in the net now for the Tigers. Nick Rambo was in there during the first half. Miller's trying to get something set up here again. Kyle Marshall with it. Over to Kyle Goad. Goad gets it into the middle. Millers cannot get a shot off. I believe that was Reinhardt who he booted that ball all the way into the stands. He looked like a football field goal kicker on that one. Millers with the ball in the goal box, once again kicked out of bounds. Millers will keep the possession near the corner. Miller's trying to keep the pressure on. Over on the side, into the middle. Millers take it away. That one went out of bounds, and Tyler March will put the ball back in play. So if you're planning to make a move, why not call it a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmasino has connections and a commitment to the community. She raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. Jamie Carmasino, Carpenter Realtors. The Tigers and the Millers all knotted up at 1 apiece here on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners on South 10th Street, just south of beautiful downtown Noblesville. I'm Brad Silbert, along with producer-director Will Wofford. Camera operator tonight is August Lacone. The newly married August Lacone. Congratulations to he and Taylor on their wedding last Saturday. Tigers kick the ball out of bounds. Millers will get the toss in. Almost back in the corner. They do get it in. Goad trying to center. Millers do a good job on defense. Tigers get it right back to Goad, looking to set it up in the middle again. And Tyler March comes out to make the save. 10:34 on the clock. Tigers with an opportunity here. They could not get around each other, and Simon Mayer and Kyle Goad got tied up. No call on that. Here comes Kyle Goad, setting it up in the center. Got Spencer Howland on the side. He sends it over to the other side of the net, but can't get the rebound. Garrett Pointer was there, but just could not quite get to the ball. You know, as a Hamilton County Commissioner, Mark Hairbrand is always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County into even more success. Mark Hairbrand is passionate about schools and education, public safety, finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having an open dialogue with residents. Remember, Mark will be on the November 3rd ballot running for re-election as Hamilton County Commissioner. So please vote for Mark Hairbrand. Coming up at the 9:25 mark here in the second half. 1-1 tie. Both of the goals coming here in the second half. Tigers struck first with a goal by Ian Boron. Millers tied it up on a penalty kick by Drew Barnes. And that is where we're at. Jack Kenny ready to put the ball in bounds for the Tigers, trying to get it down the field. They do. Down deep into Miller territory. Tigers chasing it down, trying to get the ball centered. Nice save there by Gabe Engel. Spencer Howland sends it down. Tyler March came all the way out of the goal box, and unfortunately for him, he didn't get a very good kick out of there, but the Tigers were able to recover. Here come the Millers back again. Howland with the ball. Palmer Ault trying to get it centered. Palmer Ault on the right side of the goal. He shoots, misses, rebound. Oh my, a rebound again, another rebound. Two beautiful shots there by the Millers, and they cannot get it into the goal. And finally, Tyler March stops the ball. Millers had two great chances there to score. And give credit to Tyler March and the Tigers. They did a great job on defense, keeping that ball out of the net. Here comes Holland. He's down there. He's trying to get the kick, get it off. He cannot get the kick off. Miller's trying to regroup again. Miller's trying to put the pressure on. 7:15. Goad in the middle. Miller's trying to get to it. They cannot. Tigers clear it almost all the way down the field. That's going to go out of bounds, and the Millers will have the inbound play. Boy, the Millers had two great scoring opportunities there and just could not get the ball into the net. Tyler March really earned his keep as a goaltender there. About 6.5 remaining in this one. Tigers try to get it down into Miller territory. Millers take it back. And we have a substitution coming in for the Tigers. Simon Mayer going to get some bench time. Kevin Natzel back on the field for the Tigers. Kenny puts it in play. Gets kicked right back out of bounds. It was, now they're saying it was last touched by the Tigers. And that ball went under the stands again. Made it a little difficult to try to retrieve it. So Colin Bramblett puts it in. Miller's trying to get it set up down into the corner. A foot race there into the corner. Ball goes out of bounds. Tigers will pick it up on offense once again. I'd like to welcome a brand new sponsor to Hamilton County Television, Van Alsdale and Farrar. They're a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Alsdale and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communications, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Visit the Van Alsdale Farrar website, www.vanalsdale.com. And once again, welcome to Van Alsdale and Farrar, who simplifies business technology. Brand new sponsor here on Hamilton County Television. Glad to have them aboard with us. Under 5 minutes remaining in this one. Remember, you can watch Hamilton County Television. You can watch us live or on demand on your Apple TV, Roku TV, or Amazon Fire with the IHSAA TV app. You can also download the IHSAA TV app to your iPhone or your iPad and watch the games live. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.hctvyoutube.com and click the bell to receive notifications of all of our games. Great to have you with us, however you're watching us tonight, wherever you are watching us from. We appreciate you being here, watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Class 3A Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television. Miller's trying to get it set up in the middle here. They chase it down on the side. Bramblett. The Millers score! Score by the Millers! I thought that ball was headed out of bounds, and I think Tyler March thought the same thing. So at 3 minutes 33 seconds, the Millers have taken the lead in this match 2-1. We are told now that Palmer Alt is the one who scored that goal. That is his 7th of the season. And how many times have we seen it that the rebound shot or the second shot is the one that, the one that ends up in the net? And that's exactly what happened to the Millers. They got the rebound and got it in past the Tigers. Coming up in 3 minutes, Tigers kick the ball back into play. Millers take it. Braden Dowell tries to clear it out. I believe that's Reinhardt over there. He's quick. Look at how quick he is on his feet. He gets it poked away from him, but gets it right back. Tigers block it. There's a shot to the left of the net. .225 remaining here. Noblesville Millers up by 1 over the Fishers Tigers, 2-1. All the scoring coming here in the second half. Palmer Alt here, about a minute ago, just picked up his 7th goal of the season to give the Millers the lead. All the way down into the middle there. Tigers had an opportunity. I didn't see if the Millers touched that last or the Tigers touched it. Must have been the Millers, because Gabe Engel is going to put that ball in play. Engel with the kick from the turf. Not in any big hurry to get it in. Good low kick. Taken by Kenny. He's defended by Palmer Alt. The ball ends up going out of bounds. Jack Kenny will put it back in for the Tigers. 1:10. Kevin Natzel tried to make a flying block on that, but called for a foul, and we are under a minute. He looked like he was doing a broad jump there. Millers put it pretty well down the field, trying to protect their 2-1 lead here. Under 40 seconds. In the corner, still battling in the corner. Line judge is right there. That ball has not gone out of bounds. And we finally get a call on it, and it was touched last by the Millers. So the Tigers put it back in play, and it goes right off of a Tiger and comes right back to Tyler March. And he's going to set it up and kick it into play. Gets a long kick down the field.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's it. The Noblesville Millers have defeated the Fishers Tigers 2-1. All the scoring coming here in the second half, with the Tigers drawing first blood with Ian Boron. Millers tied it up on a goal by Drew Barnes, and then late, Palmer Alt got his 7th goal of the season. Millers go to 5-0 in the season. Tigers go to 2-3-1. I'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast of IHSAA Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 29 years in business. Our other great sponsors include Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Van Alsdale and Farrar, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Carpenter Realtor, Jamie Carmesino, County Commissioner Mark Hairbrandt, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. On behalf of our technical crew, Will Wofford and August LeCain, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from Noblesville.